Yo, what the business is, you already know who it is. It's your boy Drill Sergeant Leader Miles once again coming through with that for the culture. Want to get on here and talk a little bit, continue with some of the conversations that I was having before I did my last regular podcast featuring somebody. I was just going in and out talking about different things that's going on in people's brain, people's minds, lives, and how to get better with certain things. But today I wanted to sit here and just talk to y'all a little bit about some mental health statistics in the minority community, and really get it out there to really try to further understand the differences in different cultures and see why certain cultures have more mental health issues than others. And the realization, what I came to, what I realized was, it's the different things that we go through in our lives, the differences in how, in the upbringing, the differences in the communities, the differences in the job situations, the differences in family situations. It's so much that comes into play with why certain races or certain nationalities have more mental health issues than others. All right. So right now I'm gonna break down a couple statistics for you. Talk about some of the things that's going on in the black community, and just try to just try to open it up a little bit more so people can hear, see, realize, and understand a little further or a little deeper of what's really going on in America, or certain um, nationalities or certain races problems and issues. All right. So right now, what I came up with is 13.4% of the U.S. population identifies as Black or African American. All right. Out of all of those, 16% reported having a mental health issue in the past year. All right. So when we talk about that, there's a lot of different things that can probably be the reason why they would have had mental health issues or different things that's going on. But some of the possible reasons that I came up with were because there's a lot of things that's going on right now. So here's some of the reasons what the statistics show and what people have been saying. And when I asked questions and when I researched, I found out some of this right here. All right. So historical dehumanization, oppression, violence against Black and African Americans has evolved into present day racism. It's a lot of things that's continuing with trends that happened 400 years ago, still happening today. And a lot of people don't realize it, or they realize it but they don't want to open eyes to it, or they don't want to talk about it, or they don't want to mention it because they want to keep quiet about certain things. But racism is still alive, and we understand that. We know that. Everybody doesn't want to admit that. They try to sugarcoat it or cover it up with different things, but racism between a lot of different races is still alive. Not just white on black, not just black on white. A lot of nationalities are having backlash and having issues because they're getting singled out, or they're getting treated differently than other races. All right, so a lot of mental health issues come from the dealings and things that we go through in our everyday life. So we as a people need to get better. Not just one race. We as a people, everybody, America, the world, we need to get better with this whole racism issue, because racism is still alive. And I know a lot of people don't like to admit that, or they don't like to talk about it. They try to, put a stronghold on it, or say, you just being over dramatic and all that shit. But the shit still exists. I mean, personally, I have been um, treated differently because of the color of my skin in different situations throughout my life. So I'm a prime example of knowing that racism still exists, especially where I'm from. I mean, so we can't sit here and say that it doesn't. And I know a lot of people don't like to talk about it, but the shit is there. All right, whether it doesn't matter what color. There's racism in every race. Shit happens. Shit is sad, and the shit needs to stop. All right, will it stop? No, because certain people's upbringing raised them to believe that certain things is right, and that's how it's supposed to be. When in all reality, it isn't supposed to be like that. But that's another story. All right. But we're gonna keep it on. All right, we're gonna keep going. Right now, I want to mention a couple outlets or a couple resources that you can get on and read, understand, get more statistics, things that you can find to help you better cope with certain things. Usually I get on here and talk about personal things that I have done to help me cope in situations that I didn't want to find myself in. But now I'm going to give you some websites of some certain groups and everything that break down what's really going on and really give you those outlets and those extra tools that you might not know of that can um, help or benefit you better. All right. So you got so now these next things that I'm going to tell you, these some websites that I researched and actually found that have a lot about mental health issues, mental illness, and how to get better with it. All right. So you got this website or this organization called Beam. That's BEAM. It's Black Emotional and Mental Health. Check out their website. You got the Boris Lawrence Henson Foundation.org. That's Boris Lawrence Henson Foundation.org. All right. You got the Loveland Foundation.org, Therapy for Black Men.org, Dr. Ebony's mytherapycards.com. Again, that's Dr. Ebony's mytherapycards.com. You got InnoPsych.com. That's INNOPSYCH.com. And then you got SafeBlackSpace.org. All right. Those are some websites that have a lot of knowledge, a lot of tools to put in your tool bag to help you better cope with the situations in life and different things that's going on, and how to help with the mental health issues or the mental illness or any things that's going on. You might be feeling a certain way. Those websites right there have a lot of information. I personally got on there and looked at them. They have a lot of different things, a lot of little inserts, a lot of readings, a lot of findings of things that have helped, and they help you find different places that can help you with different things that's going on in our life. But again, I just wanted to get on here and talk about some of the statistics and some resources and outlets that can help benefit some of the minority cultures or races that have the mental illness, that have the mental health, and maybe don't have those outlets to help them find resources to help benefit them in a better way. All right, not saying they don't already have stuff, but somewhere to help you benefit in a better way. All right, because I love my people. Don't get me wrong, I love all people, but I love my people too. All right, like I am who I am because of my people. All right, you know, we came up a different way. I know you hear me and some of my battle buddies get on here and we talk about some of the things that we've been through in life and some of the ways that we came up, things that we had to cope with, growing pains, had to get through this situation, had to get through that situation, maybe not having fathers in our lives, maybe not having the best of things in our lives, but it made us who we are today. It made us stronger. It made us be able to cope and deal with certain situations because we were already strong from growing up, not just was naturally strong and had everything when we were born. We weren't born into wealth. We had to find ourselves, pull ourselves out of certain situations and build up our lives and our careers to get to where we are. So when we talk on here, it's not just to talk and just to be out there for people to see us. It's for people to hear us, to understand us, and be able to listen to some of the things that we say, and maybe those things, those same things that we say can help benefit you in a positive way instead of a negative way. All right. But again, this is your boy Drill Sergeant Leader Miles. I'm just trying to spread the word, be a motivation, be an inspiration for somebody, help somebody out of a dark spot, put them where they need to be. All right. And make this world a better place. Everybody needs to be better. And how can I say everybody needs to be better if I don't start with myself, trying to get better and helping other people? That's what I'm good at. That's what I like to do. And I'm doing that now. All right. But again, this is your boy Drill Sergeant Leader Miles. Once again, for that photo culture, be looking out for the next podcast coming soon. All right. I'm going to keep spitting this real knowledge because this is what I do. This is who I am. This is who I want to be. This is who I'm going to be. Peace.